Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome. Thank you all of my new subscribers, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can continue to grow, okay? And any support is appreciated. So tonight, let's tap into who's hating and why. We haven't done a who's hating read in a while, and I wanted to just do a follow-up and see who's hating and why. And sometimes it's not about pettiness, but it's just about awareness, right? And being aware of our surroundings. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And let me know in the comments though if this does resonate. As you all know, I do not like shuffling on camera, so I've already gone ahead and prayed over the cards. I have all of my candles going. I have black here in the middle, my white going on, so we can have some protection and some clarity and purification in here tonight in these cards, okay? So let's get started, collective. Let's see who's hating. Oh, right off the top, we have 5 of Swords in the upright. So this is petty energy, collective. Also competition. Somebody's very competitive in spirit. There may even be a one-sided competition here, I'm hearing. This person is always trying to one-up you and one-up others. It's coming from a really insecure place. It's not necessarily you or what you're doing, collective. This person is just very insecure. And when you don't really have the security, you don't have the money, you don't have the lifestyle, you tend to try to one up to overcompensate for what you don't have. And that's exactly what I'm getting here with this person. This person with the 5 of Swords, they don't want peace. This is a misery loves company. They want to win at all costs with this card, no matter how low or how nasty they have to get. This is someone who's willing to go as low as they can to get to one up or to just make someone feel really low. Like, I don't like this energy at all. I feel like this person is trying to win at all costs, even if there's no one else like playing, like I feel like it's very one-sided. It could be someone in your family. For some of you, it could be the workplace, or even a friend who smiles in your face and throws shade right behind your back here, collective. This is someone who definitely sees you as a threat and not a peer. Or if it's a family member, they don't see you fully as a family member. They know you're related to them, but they don't love you like they say. They don't care for you like they say. It's just a lot of competition in their mind. And until they can be at peace with you growing and not seeing your growth as competition, this person won't be able to see you as a peer or just, a friend or, whatever. This person thrives in conflict. They may even twist stories to make themselves look like the victim here. They don't like to see anybody succeed. This is a very selfish individual. They definitely don't want to see you succeed. They want to see you fail here. And I hate to say that, but that's exactly what I'm hearing from Spirit. Also pay attention to who gets quiet when you have good news or when others are praising you. Pay attention to the person who maybe downplays your accomplishments, or the person who is always looking for imperfections in your accomplishments. Like, oh, well, that job doesn't even pay that well. Or if you graduated from college, that degree, then it's not a lot of job opportunities here. You would have to move. Like, they always got something to say, I'm hearing with this. But don't let that get to you, collective. And I don't see that you are. I'm looking at your cards here. You don't seem to be too bothered. But of course, if it's a friend or a family member, it is troublesome. It will bother you. And let's see why they're really mad here. because you are the Empress. You know, the Empress is magnetic. You are magnetic. You are abundant. You are feminine. Even if you are a man, it's not gender based. You're creative. You have divine energy. And people know it. They feel it when you walk into the room, collective. I love this. I love the Empress energy here. They mad simply because you make everything look easy, okay? You grow without even trying here, collective. With the Empress is effortless in everything the Empress does. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman here. Men can embody the Empress as well, especially if you're a dad. Yeah, they just hating because it's natural for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to get up and do the most. You don't have to show your ass on Instagram or whatever. Like, you ain't got to do that much. You walk into a room and your presence is powerful here. Okay, collective. And they know it. They know it. That's why they have this invisible competition going on. But do they know that you can't compete with the Empress? No one can compete with this Empress energy. The Empress is the mother. The Empress is the nurturer. Okay? The Empress is a goddess. A goddess with light surrounding the Empress, okay? You glow without trying here. Whether it's your natural beauty or you're handsome, whether it's your nurturing energy, whether it's your ability to manifest, they envy your presence here with the Empress, and they're intimidated too. That's why they always got to be fighting with you. This is all bark, no bite here. But Spirit is saying, continue to be you. I always tell everyone, I tell my kids, I tell my family members, I tell my friends when they got a hater, the worst thing you can do to a hater is look good, feel good, smell good, and move on with your life. I promise you. I promise you. You continue to be the Empress, there's nothing they can do. They're going to be able to, all they're going to be able to do is watch you from the sidelines, okay? So, collective, I love this. Continue to be in your bag. Continue to be the Empress, and continue to look good, feel good, and smell good, because that's what you're doing as the Empress, okay? That's one of my favorite things to say out here, because people always want to get revenge, and you don't have to get revenge. And you know, another thing before we move on, because we have to get back to this Empress, we have to. The Empress don't compete, okay? You attract. And that drives this person crazy. You ain't got to do anything here, collective. Your presence alone exposes their insecurities. You embody divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Remember, the cards are not gender-based. In this, too, you are a birther. A birther of ideas. You birth ideas with the Empress, okay? You hold space for others while creating beauty whenever you hold space for others, okay? Spirit is saying some people resent what they can't copy, and no one can copy the Empress. If you're either the Empress or you're not, you either got it or you don't, okay? And this person knows that, whoever they are. Sorry, I had to get back to that Empress. Spirit was calling me to that card. What they see versus what they feel here with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. They're very unsure with this card being in the reverse. Deep down, they know you are that girl. They know that. On the outside, they downplay your accomplishments. They pick at your flaws here and try to make others doubt you. But internally, they are obsessed and overwhelmed by who you are. They are obsessed whenever you come in a room, whenever your presence, if this is a family member and they know you're coming to a cookout or a family event, they get overwhelmed and obsessed. And all the while you're walking in, you're not paying them any mind. You know, if this is a work thing, you're walking into work just being your abundant self, and this person is already feeling, I hear someone's hands get sweaty, their palms get sweaty, their underarms get sweaty. They get worked up because of their own insecurities here. Okay? So don't let this person's nastiness make you doubt yourself here. And you're not. I know you're not. But just in case this person makes you second guess yourself, especially if it's a family or a friend, sometimes they can make you second guess yourself. Spirit is saying don't. This person knows you're that girl. And I know you don't need them to know that. But Spirit is saying they know. They may say things like, oh, she's just lucky. She or he is not all of that. I don't see the hype, but they see the hype. They know the hype. They want the hype. Okay, if they could be you, they would cut off a right arm to be you, okay? They often wonder, how does the collective do it all? How are they managing all of this without looking stressed and being stressed? Why can't I have it like this? Why can't things be that easy for me? Their Spirit is also saying with this card, they have a lot of confusion, but their confusion is really a cover for intimidation. They're just confused as to why they can't have what you have. Their confusion is based out of what they pride themselves in, like how can I say this? Their morals, right? Their morals aren't on the same level playing field as yours. So they often wonder, why is things so easy for you? And they're always confused, how come things always work out for you? Because you're a good person. You're the Empress. You give back. You are abundant. You try to give your all, even if it's just emotional support, even if it's just a lending ear. You're always going to be rewarded for being abundant. You share your abundance here with the Empress. They're confused too, because the more they study you, the more they realize you're untouchable. And there's a mystery here as well, that they just can't quite put their finger on here, collective. But Spirit is saying, continue to have this person confused. Continue to have this person, don't share too much with this person here. Continue to have them confused as to how you do things, because this person, they just want your secrets so they can copy you and do it better. But Spirit is saying they'll never be able to copy you. They'll never be able to do what you do. You are the Empress. You are who you are individually. So whatever your talent is, they won't be able to replicate that. It's not going to look the same. It's not going to smell the same. It's not going to feel the same. So you have nothing to worry about here. And I know collective, you know that. And how is this making you feel when you're around this person? Well, how you feel when you're around this person? You've been protecting yourself with the Four of Pentacles here. You may have a very tight circle. You don't let a lot of people in. You may not befriend people very easily, which is good. Spirit is saying that's good. That's what you need to do. And for some of you, you may dim your light when you're around this person just to keep things civil. Because whenever you come in and you do something that's just regular for you, this person gets so upset or worked up that they feel like it's a personal attack, and your intuition is leading you right. You know that this person is insecure around you. So sometimes you dim your light or you tone things down just to, keep the peace with this person. But Spirit is saying stop. No matter what you do, never shrink, because this person, no matter what you do, you can show up in a brown paper bag, okay, with no shoes on, and this person is still, I didn't know I want to wear a brown paper bag. Like, this person is still going to find a way to make it about them and make them the victim. And another thing, Spirit is saying, stop holding back your wins. Stop holding back your celebrations because this person is uncomfortable whenever you have good news. Spirit is saying it's not bragging. You have a right to express your accomplishments. You work hard. You work very hard, Spirit is saying. So you should express them. You should be acknowledged for them. You shouldn't dim your light to make this person feel better or make this person feel comfortable. Spirit is saying F that. No, F them. And that's right. Spirit did say F that and F them, because your accomplishments has nothing to do with who they are. And if they can't handle it, they don't need to be around you. Okay? Spirit is telling you to set stronger boundaries when you're around this person, okay? And never sell yourself short or downplay your accomplishments to make them feel better. Never downplay your accomplishments to make them feel better, okay? With the star here, this is strictly advice from the universe. The best revenge is to stay the star. You were born to shine. Period. You were born the star, okay? This is confirmation from Spirit. Keep shining bright. Keep being different. Their hate is not proof of who you are divinely. Their hate says everything about them, Spirit is saying, okay? With the star here, you are being watched, you are being guided, and you are being chosen, collective, okay? It's a very powerful card, the Sun. Especially to have it in your advice from Spirit. They tried to dim your light, and you became brighter. You don't need to defend yourself. Just continue to elevate, Spirit is saying. Your light exposes their shadow, so keep shining, collective. Spirit is spotlighting you for a reason. Step fully into your purpose and shine as bright as you can, okay? And never let anybody try to dim your light. You don't have to humble yourself around miserable people, okay? Additional advice, bottom of the deck. The Spirit is saying here, this person isn't your... you don't have to teach them anything. You don't have to teach them how to let go. You don't have to teach them how to be a better person. This person wants to hold on to old ways of thinking. They don't want to grow. And Spirit is saying you've done enough to try to help this person. You may have tried to show this person the way. You may have given this person tips, pointers, whatever. But Spirit is saying no. This person, in order for them to grow, they have to let this old way of thinking go, and they don't want to. They have way too many insecurities and fears and too much self-doubt to see you fully as who you are. So they can't fully be your friend. They can't fully work with you as a peer or co-worker or a colleague. And they definitely can't be a family member with this way of thinking because they're resistant to change here. Okay, collective. But like I said, the advice from Spirit is you are being guided. You are being watched. You are being protected. You are chosen. That means continue to walk in your light. Continue to be in your greatness here, collective. And I know you will. And I know you will. Because you're the Empress. And look, they're mirroring each other. You have the Empress and the Sun. Amazing cards to have here. And this person is miserable. This person is miserable. And they're creating a lot of delusions and illusions in their mind. And there's nothing you can do about it. When a person has already made up in their mind that you are a target, there's nothing you can do but shine on. Remember, look good, feel good, smell good, and keep it moving, collective. Well, I hope this resonated. I hope this helped someone. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. Maybe a coworker or a family member or a friend or an ex-friend. Let me know. I'm always interested, and I always wish that the readings could resonate for everyone, but they just can't. Okay, hopefully it got to most of you if this is your story. But anyway, I'm always excited to do these readings, and it's always a pleasure. Until the next time, bye.